In this episode, I pretend to be a fisherman along this creek bank so that I can stealth camp, and I get busted. And then I do something that I've never done before. It was a crazy night. Come along and let's go. Love you.
Mwah.
Here we go. Be careful backing out, okay? All right. Here we go. Walking in to go on my February challenge stealth camp. That's my ride leaving. I'm just looking like I'm a fisherman. That's my disguise for today. Just looking like I'm going to do a little fishing. Well, I've encountered my first problem. My walking path is flooded. I was afraid of that with all this rain. I don't have my rubber boots on, but I do have boots on, but I don't know if I can get across without getting wet. I really don't want to start this adventure off wet because these boots have a hole in them. All right, well, I'm out here. Oh, that's gonna get wet. Yeah, glad I turned the camera on. Oh yeah, this is slick and treacherous. Got a little wet, but not too bad. There's the road back there with all the noise and the traffic. Here we are. I think this is going to be my spot for the night. There's the water, and here's the site. Right here, campsite, right here. I can still hear the interstate and the highway back there. There's a business up above me. I hear noises up there. Sounds like a truck parking or something. And if I'm not mistaken, there's houses out through these woods here. I don't see any of them, but I believe just up over that ridge there's houses there. Got camp set up. It's not the prettiest thing in the world, but it should keep me dry. Now I got to rig my fishing pole up so that the ruse looks real when I tell somebody, if anybody walks up on me, that I'm out here fishing. I gotta have a lure on the fishing pole. So here we go. Well, just sitting here swinging and taking a break after getting camp set up and everything. And I think I'll go ahead and break out dinner and eat before it gets too dark. I'm not cooking anything tonight, but I will we'll check back in with y'all in a little while. No joke. I was walking along the sandbar right here, and I found these footprints, and I have not been over here tonight. And the thing about seeing these footprints is they go off into the water and then they don't come back. And I can assure you, my camp is over there, and there are no footprints between these footprints and my camp. So that's a little eerie. I think I just got busted. There's a trail back over there. Those two people just came walking down it. So I think they're over there messing around an old concrete structure. And I'm sure they've seen me. And hopefully they haven't seen my camp. I've got the camo up. So I was just kind of walking along looking for firewood for the night. We'll see what's going on in a minute. I'll let you know. There's the girl. There's the guy in the teal blue standing on top of the concrete structure. Well, can't see him that way. There he is. Got him now. They seem to just be over there taking pictures of each other, or him, up on that concrete, so maybe they'll get bored and leave and not tell the cops I'm here. Why are they still here? They're in the exact same spot. The guy just got down off the concrete. It's not that interesting. It's concrete. I don't know. I'll keep you updated. Here they come. They're walking down the creek. Getting in the creek. All right, I'm gonna go fishing. I'm busted now. They saw me. And they immediately went the other direction. Start leaving. Saw me cast. They at least know I'm fishing. Well, I'm officially busted now. So, got that out of the way. They saw me and they immediately tucked tail and turned the other way. I mean, I went out there and made a couple casts so that they could see me fishing, so that they might think that I'm not some homeless person living out here. I don't know what they think, but they definitely saw me. So, and I'm positive they saw my camp. So, we'll see if the police show up. Big old fish just jumped, so I got my rod and reel back out. You know, if we catch a big old fish, that'd just add to the story that we're here fishing, you know? Hell to the yeah, we got a fish. We got a fish. Look at this. Look at that. Oh, we got one. Oh, that's so awesome. Look at that little baby. That is so awesome. Got one. I just let this little rooster tail let the current do the work. Oh, that is so cool. I gotta get a picture. Gotta get a picture. All right, let's let this bad boy go. I'm all entwined with my line here. How about that? I am so happy I caught a fish, y'all. If y'all know anything about my channel, that don't happen a whole lot. Let's get this fella unhooked here. What do you say? What do you say? There we go. Come on, buddy. Here, let old Uncle Doug get you picked up. Here. There you go. Swim off. Caught me a tree pounder that time. Just a little limb. I saw another fish jump, so this may turn into a fishing video, y'all. There's another one. It's definitely darker than the phone shows, but if y'all saw me catch that fish, drop a comment down below and let me know, you know, what you thought about that. It was a little fish, but hey, I'm always excited to see the rod bend over and get something on the bank. So that's my first ever creek fish. I've never really done a lot of creek fishing, so that was awesome to get that, especially on this trip. So I wasn't really expecting that. The fishing was supposed to just be a ruse for why I'm here for the stealth camp. So this is awesome. I love it. That made the whole trip right there. But anyway, thank you so much for tuning in to this point of the video. I would really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe and drop a comment down below. It really helps me out and helps the channel out. Thanks so much. All right, so the camera does a really good job of picking up all the light. It is not that bright out here, but as you can see, the fog has drifted in. It's going to be a very awesome night on the water. Well, this is the only way I had enough light to film with, so I'm showing you my feet propped up with the light in the background. I'm just sitting here fixing to eat the second part of my dinner, and I'm sitting here, laying here next to the creek and listening to the fish jump, and I gotta say, I've thoroughly enjoyed this stealth camp to this point. Hope y'all have enjoyed this video. You know, if you've watched my channel for any length of time, I don't really do step twos in the traditional sense. So what I normally do is do some type of a sweet treat. It's usually some type of cake. Honestly, it's usually a cupcake or a slice of cake. So, but I don't have that tonight. But I do have blueberry donuts. So grab your step two, and here we go. Oh yeah. I'll catch y'all in a little while. So there's the concrete that the guy was climbing up on so that his girlfriend could take pictures of him with. Goes across the creek. Not sure what it used to be because there's an immediate hill right across the street. So if there was a road bed over there, it went alongside the creek, not up that hill. I think somebody's hiding over in the woods, because every now and then something big lands in the water. I think like they're trying to scare me. It's definitely not fish, because it's big, huge thuds, like somebody's throwing big stones in the water. So just laying here watching some videos and stuff, and it's about 10:30, 10:40, and I had some noises earlier. Don't think it amounted to anything. So, and the people who saw me earlier, they've never come back or anything like that. So I'm just gonna catch up on some videos on YouTube and stuff, and go to sleep. If anything happens in the middle of the night, I'll let you know. Thanks. So it's about 2:30 and the fog is lifting. And the bad thing about that is that means the light's shining brighter on me. So it'll be a lot harder to get sleep, but just checking in. Good morning. That was a long night. It was definitely a mistake to not bring my sleeping bag. I thought it'll be warm. The low's in the 60s. But I wasn't thinking when it's early. Basically, didn't bring my sleeping bag because I bought a sleeping bag liner to bring, and when I bought the liner, it was going to be in the 60s for lows, and I thought, well, that'll be plenty, and it was going to be dry. It wasn't going to be wet. Well, the lows were actually in the 50s, and I knew that, but it didn't register. So that was a cold night. Let's just put it like that. Everything's wet, and the liner. That was a cold night. Let's get up, get moving around. Well, all right, that's it. This camp is broken down. Got all my trash up. You can't tell that I was ever there. Well, hey, if you enjoyed this episode, sure would help me out if you would go and like and subscribe and drop a comment down below. Tell me what you thought about this stealth camp. I sure appreciate it. All right, here we go. I think I'm just gonna get wet today. I don't know, let's see. Maybe I can get by here. I can do this. There we go. Not too bad. Whew. Well, that's my ride. Time to get out of here. Let's call this camp over with.